Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another fucking week behind the scenes of Alex G Trades. And I am currently on a 3-week streak of missing out on winning trades and profitable weeks. If that was not a thing or was never explained as a thing, well, I just fucking did. Right? I've been 3 consecutive weeks missing out on winning opportunities, and I've either ended off not taking a trade or losing. And I'm pissed off. So this week we're going to do something very different. This week we're going to full port sells on gold. Is that a good idea? Well, we're about to find out this fucking week. I have not traded gold. I think in 4 years of my trading career, I probably accumulatively as a whole have traded gold maybe 5 times, and that's like max. I can't think of more times I've ever traded gold. And this might be the week where not only do I trade gold, but I fucking full port that shit on the sell. So let's break it down, shall we? Well, my first pair of the week is actually going to be EURGBP. Right now we have a massive counter trend trade, very high risk trade. I am currently seeing a potential reversal on this market right here. We've created a very clean higher high. I can expect a higher low. The 4-hour time frame currently has created what I like to call a double top, even though it might have slightly broken above. This is a double top. I see this as the neckline. I would like to see price come back, retest this neckline of this double top. Once we retest this neckline of this double top, then we can have a very clean sell to the downside, waiting for a little bit of a retracement on this trade to then sell. Have my alarm locked and loaded and ready to go. Next we have AUDUSD, which is of right now we are at this resistance level. Every single time we have an evening star formation, we sell. Evening star formation, we sell. Evening star formation, we sell. Evening star formation, we should fucking sell. And right now I'm basically just waiting for the 4-hour to come back and give me another right shoulder, rejecting from this area, so I get a good entry with a good stop loss and a good risk to reward. Third, and definitely not least, is gold. So gold, right now I am potentially waiting for a price to come back and retest this area of interest. So let me give you guys my thought process on gold and why I think we're going to sell off. We're at an all-time high. After us being at this all-time high, we have clearly shown signs of a slowdown. Now, the weekly time frame has done, this is an ugly evening star formation, but it's that without a doubt. So we've shown that we've slowed down after this high. Something that continues to go to the upside just needs to have some type of a retracement before it continue going up. It just needs proper structure. I'm taking this trade as if it were to be a foreign exchange currency pair. And I'm just treating it based off of market structure, not for the commodity that it is, right? So this right here on the daily time frame, the daily time frame structure has gone bearish. Whether you trade ICT, ICP, PP fucking whatever, this is the higher low, and now we have shifted below it, making this bearish. This is currently cooking up a potential head and shoulders. Now, this is not an area of interest on the daily time frame. We all know an area of interest needs a minimum of 3 touches. This only has 1, and if you look left, obviously there's fucking nothing because we've never been this high. But on the 4-hour, you can tell that we have some very clean 4-hour rejection candlesticks. Resistance, resistance, support, support, and right now we are cooking up some resistance. We're rejecting that EMA. 4-hour has shifted bearish. Very clean 1-hour lower highs and lower lows until right now where we have broken above. What I'm going to be waiting for price on gold is going to be for price to give me another retest of this area, even a liquidity grab, and then a shift to then sell to the downside. So I'm going to be waiting for any bearish confirmations from gold to basically sell, to be completely honest. That's really it. I'm trading this as a foreign exchange pair. I'm trading it basically off of the market structure that it's showing me, and we're going to either make money this week on this pair or lose money. But I do want to enter a sell position on gold. I'm not trading against the trend. I'm just trading again based off of what structure is showing me if I were to be trading a currency pair. So I'm treating this as such. Moving on to NZD USD. Last week we predicted these sells perfectly. We got wicked out on the week before where I lost 200 grand on this. If you guys haven't seen that video, it's on this channel. And hit that fucking subscribe button if you have not hit the subscribe button just yet. Every single week I drop videos of the behind the scenes of my trades. And I broke down how I lost this trade and how I was very patient for it. And now it looks like it just did me, right? It got me. This motherfucker got me. It's okay. It's okay. You could have got me just that one time, but you won't catch me again. And if you do, well, if you do, I don't know what to say, honestly. You got me again. So I'm going to be waiting for price to give me another retest of this area to continue the sells to the downside. Let me actually put my alarm at that John right there. Let me put my alarm at this John right over here. And moving on to Euro USD, same thing. Missed out on these sells. I'm going to be waiting for the retest to sell. USD CHF, I'm going to be waiting for price to come back, retest this area of interest to buy. The weekly time frame has given us a very strong reaction from this support level. I need a wick retest to continue to trade to the upside. The 4 hour is very much bullish, and as you can tell, every single time we break and retest above this level, we come back before potentially having to move up. Here we retested it, but we did not manage to continue going up because we actually shifted the structure bearish. That's the higher low, higher high, we shifted bearish. I want this to come back, retest, not shift bearish, and then we continue going to the upside. So I'm going to be waiting for this pullback on USD CHF. Very big risk to reward cooking up on this trade right here. This retracement on this trade will be absolutely perfect. A retest here to then continue to the upside. And last but not least is GBP and AUDUSD, which in the daily time frame, very cleanly, you can tell that we can potentially retest that EMA to continue going to the downside. Higher low, higher high, shift bearish, retest EMA with the area of interest, and then we sell. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a jam-packed week. Right now, it is currently pre-London session on a Sunday. It is 11 p.m. Now, let's see what the rest of this week has to bring. All I can say is set and forget. We'll see you throughout the week. All right, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I've been up probably for like the last hour just looking at this shit. So gold has had the pullback into this area exactly how I wanted. The 4 hour time frame has given us a little bit of a rejection from this area. What I really like is a 2 hour, clean 2 hour bearish engulfing, 1 hour clean, 1 hour evening star formation. I just like that obviously it's doing what it's supposed to do below this resistance. Price is rejecting, right? Just quick update on all the other markets. AUD, USD, we fucking missed the whole entire thing. And it's okay, not a big deal. EURGBP, we missed the whole fucking thing once again. It's okay, not a big deal. NZD USD, we missed the fucking thing. It's okay. Not a big deal. Yeah, we've missed everything. And I'm not going to miss gold. And I think it's like the one pair or the one market that we should not be fucking with. We should not be fucking with gold right now. I mean, technically I should be entering right now. I just want to see the push. I want the confirmation. I'd rather get a worse entry. Like I literally rather get an entry down here, but they have the confirmation that it's actually pushing to the downside. I'll make my stops a bit tighter, make the risk to reward worth it, but I want that confirmation that the market is indeed going to go down. So we're going to continue to wait for this confirmation. I have my alarm set here or my alarm set here, so it notifies me when the market does one or the other, honestly. But I believe this is ready to go down. I don't think that this is going to go further up. I could be wrong, though. This area of interest is a bit tricky. We can make it something like that. Give it a little bit more. Yeah, it's okay, right? It's okay. So I'm gonna keep my, I'm just staring at this right now, just literally like this. This is what live trading feels like. Sucks. So we'll come back as soon as this gives us our entry confirmation, but I'm gonna be waiting for a rejection to sell. All right, little market update. This is my cat. I don't know if you guys have ever seen my cat. So I get asked all the time, why is there like another chair in here with me? And it's for my cat. She just loves being in here with me. but she doesn't really like being this close to the window. She likes being on this side. But long story, I don't know why I'm talking about that. It's cool that she's in the frame. Long story short, right now we have the rejection that we've been looking for from gold, but there's a fucking motherfucking problem, and that is that we are out of session, or about to be out of session. So I'm going to be very interested in taking this trade come London session right now, because we are ending New York session, and I am not seeing any clean reaction from this market at this very moment right now. So I am not, like, I mean, this is a very clean reaction, but like I don't see enough momentum. Let me correct myself there, right? This is a clean reaction. I don't see enough momentum from this market. So I am not interested in jumping into this trade right now. I already missed out on AUDUSD from those highs. Looks like it's going to be retracing right now, which is phenomenal. EURGBP, same exact thing. I don't want to miss this one, but I also don't want to enter a trade out of session, just because I'm going to be some potential unnecessary drawdown. This is not a bad entry, even entering here, but I'm going to be very, very, very patient on my entry. So for now, we'll come back pre-London session and enter with these impulse sells. Oh my God. Binga! That's all I gotta fucking say. Oh, you can't trade gold. You can't trade this. Yo, I am telling you, man, bro, up $136,000 on gold right now. I'm not gonna lie. I went a little conservative. I was being a little bitch. I was scared. All the people out there scaring me, saying, "Oh, gold will fuck you. Gold will da 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 da." Bro, why do I listen to people, bro, that don't know what they're doing, man? This is annoying. Because I could have totally traded this like a regular currency pair, exactly how I did with my analysis. And I could have capitalized off of this like a regular currency pair. I explained perfectly the sell-off, explained perfectly everything. Fuck, man. We got the break of this neckline right here, this left head, right shoulder. We broke this neckline. We came back and retested it. This was out of session. So then I let the trade come back once again, gave me that bearish engulfing candlestick, rejection from the EMA, this area of interest, and below round psychological 4,000. Beautiful sell-off. It does not get any cleaner, any simpler than this. It's the exact same shit that I do with currency pairs. Nothing changes at all. Like nothing would change if this was like I could have just seen this chart. Like let's say you're only showing me this right here. I'm going to trade this pattern every single time because this is a winning pattern. Doesn't matter if it's on gold, if it's on US 30, SPX 500, Euro USD, GBP, it doesn't matter. It's just a winning pattern. And I have the checklist. I have the strategy that I use every single week to follow my trade because this is what I look for in a trade. I look for this specific pattern. I don't care if it's on the fucking Mexican peso against the Russian dollar, if those are even currencies. The point, I'm sure they are currencies. The point is that this is a winning pattern. This is the pattern that simply fucking works. Doesn't matter what type of market it shows it on. And I have just busted that myth here once again at another week, trading the markets, testing myself, and attempting to try something new. This feels good. All I can say is set and forget, ladies and gentlemen. This has been a beautiful, well, the trade's not done, job's not finished, but it's just a beautiful example. AUDUSD, me cago en la pinga, bro. I fucking missed this shit, bro. This is such a beautiful trade setup. I missed it. EURGBP price came back into this area of interest. I am yet to have my entry. I want to wait for price to actually break below this area before I can have the sell-off. NZD/USD did not give us the pullback. It just opened up, kept going down. Euro USD opened up, kept going down. Everything just kept going down, and this one kept going up. GBP NZD has officially made it to this area of interest, so now I'm going to be waiting for this market to give us the shift of structure for us to be interested in selling this market to the downside. And I want to wait for that daily time frame to close so I can have that daily rejection as a confirmation. This is fun. See, I needed this. This is I definitely needed this because trading gets boring sometimes. And I haven't traded in like, I haven't had a winning trade in like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. So I definitely needed this, especially on gold. This is just fantastic. Picasso, this is perfectissimo. Perfectissimo. You know what I'm talking about, you motherfuckers. Set and forget's all I gotta say. We'll check back in a couple of hours. All right, all right, all right. That's all I gotta say. It feels good to wake up from a nap. I just woke up from a nap. And to see that your trading bias is so fucking right, and your strategy and your analysis is so fucking right, that a trade can do this. It can have a push, could have the retracement, but trade will continue its trend. I've worked so hard to get to this point where I am right now in trading, where I'm so confident in my analysis and I'm so confident in my trade, you know, despite all the memes, despite all the troll shit that I do. I've worked really hard to get in this position. So all I can say is that I'm going to continue to hold this trade. I'm going to continue to enjoy the fruits of my labor. And I'm going to continue to fucking set and forget. Every other trade is pretty much gone, right? There's no possible entry in them. So I'm just going to let this one do its thing, you know? Right now we are currently up a nearly 1 to 2 risk to reward. So let's let it cook. We'll be back.